Hello, and today I'll be showing you how to start up the KA-50. Now this has got to be the most daunting aircraft to even look at, let alone try to start up. So I hope to offer you a nice clear tutorial on how to start up this aircraft. In order to start up I need to go through several steps, and it just consists of pressing buttons. So just pause the video at any point if you get confused, but I'll go as slow as possible so it's clear and so it's easy to see what I'm doing. Okay, so the first thing we need to start with is the two batteries, which are just here. So you flick them up using that, and you flick them back down, and you flick the switch in between. Next thing we're going to do are the fuel pumps. So the fuel pumps are here, and then it's this one. We'll open the APU switch for now. We'll turn on all these comm switches right here, and we'll turn on the ejector switch while we're down on this side. Now what we want to do is disable the rotor brake, enable the APU, and flick that down. Check it's on start APU, which it is. Click start APU, and this should hopefully start up. And there you go. Just going to close our canopy now. That's right Control C. Oh look, there's an aircraft starting to the side. The next thing we're going to want to do is go back here, turn on the INU, and go to here, and this switch on the very left, we need to turn this on as well. This will engage the instruments. Okay, we're going to start up the engine now. So to do that we flick this switch until it's left engine start up selector, and we're going to hit the start button. Now this needs to be done quickly, otherwise it's going to break the helicopter and you'll have to shut down the engine. So the left fuel shutoff needs to be turned on, and the left engine governor needs to be turned on, and then straight afterwards this left switch fuel cutoff as well needs to also be turned on, and hopefully then the aircraft will begin starting up. We'll turn on this we'll turn on the computer, close this switch here and this cover here. While we're waiting for that to start, we'll open some other things. So we'll put this onto operational, turn on the IFF and the weapons systems, turn this on, this on. This is the blade tip lights right here, so I put them on 10% when I'm on combat, and that looks like about it for that panel. And now that it's started up and we can see the RPM here, it's nice 70%. We'll want to do the right one, so we just flick this one again and we click start. Then we're going to do the same again, but just for the right side. So we turn on the fuel shutoff, turn on the engine governor, and then we turn on the fuel shutoff here. Right, and wait for that to spin up. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to turn on this switch to operational, and the ecran, put that switch down and close it. And then we'll turn on this switch here as well. Okay, so zoom in here, and we're going to turn on the INU and this one, put this to operational. I personally, this is just my preference, I like these three autopilots on and these to be opposite facing. You can see the computers now come on, and we're at a nice RPM, so we can check everything's working. So now that our engines are on, we can turn on the generators. The two generators have come on, and now we can shut off the APU. So you just click this big red button, stop APU, and that'll shut it down properly. And then when it's on 0% RPM, we'll shut it off here and close that. And then if you followed that through correctly, you should be able to now put up your throttle. So in order to do this, we're going to hit enter. This is just normal enter, and then page up once, and page up once again. And if you've done it all correctly, it should say watch ecran, and your television screen should turn on here. This should all be on, like this number. And the next thing we're going to do is turn on our nav lights, so I'll have them on 100% for now. Oh dear. Track IR. And we'll have the dust on, and if it's cold you might want to put the rotor anti-ice on, otherwise you'll lose thrust. And if you've done that, you can you should be pretty much ready to go, but I like to put this on the map screen, and that's just my preference. But now you can take off the aircraft safely and fly around. Okay, so thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope this helped you out. Goodbye.